GTA 5, we're doing the story missions, the Merryweather Heist, the freighter option, AA Gamer for Life. Okay, so scouting the port, I kind of gave you a little lowdown on what's going on. Here are the goal requirements for this particular heist. And you have to do the mini sub to activate this part of the heist. Let's get through this cutscene and we'll get into it more.
No, I really don't.
Do you want me to get my dick out again?
No.
Does anyone want that?
No, you're right.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Oh, hey, bro, you're late. 9 years fucking late. You know, you're so late, in fact, you have no right to call me bro. Is that clear?
Shut the fuck up. You're like a broken fucking record.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're like a shit. Exactly like a shit. Where's the assistant?
On his way.
Kid idolized him.
Creeps.
Yo, Frankie, we were just talking about you. Nattering. You know how it is.
Yeah, whatever, man. So what we doing here?
We're working, amigo. Taking a score. Yeah, done most of the planning, and I think we're gonna literally make out like bandits on this.
Did you talk to Lester?
Yeah, I called him. Apparently he's in the hospital having his vagina cleaned or some shit.
He's got a wasting disease.
20% saved.
No, that's not how we work.
Well, you'll forgive me, but that's how we're gonna work this time, all right? We're doing it my way, because as I recall the last time when we did it your way, we all got shot at, you got buried, resurrected, turned into a twat, and Brad ended up in a fucking prison!
Yeah, and Lester told us not to do that job, but we did it anyway.
And Lester seems pretty good, man.
Would you shut the fuck up, all right? And you, Michael, owe me, all right? So this time, we do things my way.
Yeah, and what about after this?
After this, we think about things.
So what's the plan?
Easy. We are sinking a freighter into Los Santos Harbor, all right? Now, Daddy's little helper, you're gonna be on the bridge, all right? You're the lookout. And you're boarding the freighter and planting charges. Me, I'm running the deep water salvage operation with a little help from my friends. You, fat man, of course, well, you're not one of those friends.
Which part is easy, though?
Oh, for fuck's sake, where'd you get the pussy, Mikey?
Man, fuck you.
Ah, better! I like that. Fuck you, good! Good, all right, now let's go make some money, ladies, huh?
Brilliant. Don't be a dick.
Oh, your wish is my commando, master. Let's go, Junior. Hey, Wade, get Michael a wetsuit, all right? Take him to the boat. Oh.
See, they cleaned up the apartment enough to take the sewage out of there.
Hold on.
Wade came back from scouting the port and kind of messed up the place, but they cleaned it up enough to get rid of the smell, I guess. Who knows? Alright, so like a lot of the missions I do, I had to do this a few times through, and I was looking back through the videos, and I forget exactly what happened, but I winded up having to come back to do this, and what you're going to see is me doing the mission. There is no time requirement, so you can watch the cinematics, but I get through the mission, and I get the headshots in. You don't get an alarm. Pretty much get everything, but my accuracy was off a little bit to get the goal requirements. Okay, so previous doing this, I did it and got my accuracy on another time through. So I'm going to show you the mission in length and then kind of cut at the very end of the video on how I got my accuracy in. You know, once you get your headshots in, if you wind up doing it a few times through, you know, concentrate on getting your headshots. And then once you get your headshots in, getting your accuracies a little bit easier. You don't have to focus on getting a headshot. If you shoot them in the body, they pretty much die. And so you'll see that at the end of the video if you want to check it out. I felt very confident enough in doing this mission. I could have redone it and got my accuracy in there through the process of getting the headshots. I missed a few times, and that kind of ruined my accuracy enough to where I didn't get gold. So I didn't see any point in redoing it. But if you're feeling confident in your abilities, the odds are you most likely can do this one time through, get your headshots and your accuracy in at the same time. Now there's plenty of targets to be had through this point. If you're keeping note of how many headshots you got, if you're getting a guy that's on the move and it's just hard to target his head, then by all means, just
right, F, I'm in
shoot him in the
position.
body, get the kill.
Damn, it's a long way up.
You don't want
So make
to
sure I
set an
don't run
alarm
into any
off
trouble
here.
when I get there.
And I found it's much
Fucking
easier
Trevor.
just to stay as Franklin,
All right, I've
although
got you,
the thing
homie.
will prompt to switch to Michael from time to time. Michael's sporting a silenced pistol.
These are bad dudes, right?
Alright, so
It's clear, man. Climb aboard.
Things I do for old friends.
you take out these two dudes, and that gets Michael up onto the ship. Okay, if you don't switch to Michael, he'll automatically plant the bombs. There's no way 4 stickies could take down a ship of this size, but, you know, that's a story for another day. Alright, so I'm going to just commence to start taking out these guys. It's a lot easier getting your headshots in as Franklin. And there's a lot of stationary guys in here. And then when Michael gets to the point where he goes into the ship, you can you'll get quite a few Merryweather guys on the ground to take out. So the opportunity to get your headshots are in there. Unfortunately, I made a couple misses here, so I missed my my accuracy. Now, another option is to you know, go ahead and let Michael die, or be as Michael and get yourself killed, and then just keep replaying the checkpoint a few times to get your headshots, complete the mission, and just come back and get your accuracy in that way. Okay, there's no doubt that having your shooting skill at 100% makes your life a lot easier. The sniper rifle is a lot steadier when you're at 100% shooting. I would have recommended that as soon as the shooting range is available for any of the characters, which pretty much I do. I think it's available as soon as Franklin and Michaels are playable characters. Right in the beginning of the game, I go right to the shooting range. You don't have to get gold to get 100% of shooting. You just have to complete it. I'm not even sure if you have to complete it. Just doing it to a certain point will get your shooting up to 100%. So I would definitely recommend doing that as soon as possible.
Doors here.
All right, so once Michael goes
I'm not
in,
gonna screw around
you're going to
with
be
you, all right?
Franklin for a little bit. A bunch of Merryweather dudes are going to show up on the ground here.
Are you okay, man? You gotta go. The alarm's going, man. You okay?
It won't trigger back to Michael till after all the Merryweather guys are shot on the ground here, so...
I'll clear as many as I can from the front of the ship. Bunch of guys in Port City. They caught me on the bridge, man.
Alright, because I am trying to get headshots. I did make a few misses, so that kind of,
Fire, man.
you know, that definitely ruined my accuracy, but, you know, if you missed a headshot, at least if you get a body shot, the guy will go down and keep your accuracy up, but...
Letting the charge. Okay, do it and get out of here. Shit, what's that? There's an attack chopper coming after me, dog. Damn, this is screwed. Stay calm. Shoot it. You'll be fine.
Okay, when the chopper comes in, take him out, because you're not going to last long with those miniguns lighting you up.
Chopper's down. Awesome. I thought that was it for you, kid. I'll clear the area around the ship.
Alright, so once that happens, Mike says he's coming out top deck.
Alright, go, man. I'll cover. I'm going down these stairs.
Okay, another guy's going to follow him out, and it's just easier to wait for him to get on cover down here. Although I did get him on the run, that was a nice shot.
Keep moving, dog.
So trying to get my headshots in,
See those guys?
you know, maybe it's worth to keep a pen and paper handy and kind of count them as you're going. Obviously, the body's a lot bigger target.
Worry about getting out. Get guys on the main deck. It's clear. Here I go. I'm
Alright, that's enough to let Michael run to the side of the ship.
Shit, I'm clear. You can blow the charges. That's on your cell, man.
Get away from the ship! They going up!
It would have probably taken 30 of those sticky bombs to take a ship like this down. Nevertheless, a pretty cool cinematic. Okay, so one of the other goal requirements is to find this device, I think within a minute's time.
So you better find this thing quick. The scanner dive gear will be reading its signal.
Okay. What sort of signal's it giving off?
The kind that gets crazier the closer you get. Find it. I'll come in and pick it up.
Hey, I'm still getting the hang of this diving thing.
So just swim over the top of the wreckage till you get to a decent opening, and then there it
That must
is.
be it.
Go up to it. I need confirmation. Okay, incoming. Hey, what is this thing? It looks kind of sinister.
If we knew what it was, it wouldn't be top secret or very valuable, would it?
It ain't doing anything to the water, is it? I'm swimming around in this.
Well, it could give you powers, turn you into impotent rage. Nah, just take a shower after, you'll be fine.
How did I let myself get talked into this?
I see it, I'm picking it up.
Hey, go easy with that thing. We'll tell them what it can do. So, am I done down here?
Yeah, you're done. Team's meeting at Pier 400 for a debrief. Beers are on me.
I'll stay for one.
That's what you always say.
Yeah, well, I mean it now.
Floyd, come in. I got the package. Are you at the dock?
Sir, yeah, I'm here. I heard gunshots and explosions.
Keep it together. I'll be there soon. Floyd, I'm coming in. Get the crane ready.
Okay, so once we hit our marker, the cinematic will cut in, and then Lester's going to show up saying that we're a bunch of dummies for doing this.
Pull me up.
Man, you can say whatever you want about Trevor, but shit, he got it done.
Yep, let's hope so.
Hey, is that Lester? What? Hey, man, what the fuck you doing here?
You should be in bed.
Sure would have been good if it was a payable heist. 20 million sure would have been helpful at this point in the game. But Rockstar decided to fuck us, so we're not going to get anything.
When you try and steal an experimental super weapon and sell it to the Chinese, you and everyone you ever knew is gonna be fucked in the ass, you fucking chumps!
Hold on, man. A super weapon? The Chinese, what?
What you think is in there?
I thought he talked to you.
All right, man, so what now?
Well, maybe I can organize to have it taken back and found amongst the wreckage.
Whoa! Holy fuck, Lester Crest! Holding on and looking good, huh?
Do you have any idea what you did here?
Yeah? I pulled a score. What, are you jealous because you didn't get your 20%?
That thing doesn't go back, then we will all end up on every watch list in the entire planet.
Watch list? So fucking what?
So they don't watch, they kill. Idiot, we'll all be dead within a week. Think! All right, listen. Take the truck, take a guy, do what you gotta do.
Trevor?
All loaded up. Trevor?
Great. Then you and the patient can take it all back. Right fucking now!
So you mean to tell me this shit was all for nothing? Man, it's the hood all over again. Fuck.
Come on, Franklin.
You owe me, Michael. I am owed. What you gonna do, huh?
I'll think of something. I gotta get Franklin some work, too. I'll take this.
Yeah. Lots of mouths to feed, amigo.
Tell me about it.
Fuck!
He's a little upset. God knows I'd be. Alright, so I got all the goal requirements. As you can see, my accuracy dropped some. I definitely missed a little bit through that shootout. We got our headshots in. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to come back to do our accuracy. Okay, so there's no sense seeing all the rest of the mission. Basically going to just show you the part where all the shooting's taking place.
Climb aboard.
And again, we're going to just pretty much stay as Franklin through this process, and using the thermal vision, and obviously you don't have to focus on getting any of the headshots, so hitting the bodies is a lot easier. I don't know why when I was doing it this time around, the fog was just in, and every time I replayed it, if I saved it, whatever, I don't know, this fog was just there all the time. So again, we're just looking for one-shot kills here, paying attention to the rotation of the guards so they're not alerted.
Looks clear. Rig the bomb. Second bomb's in place. We're halfway there. Hey, if this is Trevor's thing, why ain't he doing any of the wet work? Cuz he's screwing around in a submarine. I don't know how.
Dropping them like flies.
Making a run. Hey, you got a clear path. Plant the bomb. Running. I'm moving. Hey, third bomb's in place. Last one needs to go inside the ship. Hey, come over to my side of the ship. I'll clear the entrance for you. Way in's up these stairs here. Advancing.
Here's the door.
Alright, so Michael makes it up to the ship,
Get back to where I can see you soon as you can.
and now it's
I'm not
time
gonna
for
screw
Franklin to
around
clear
in
out
here, all right?
the arriving Merryweather on the street level here.
Are you okay, man? You gotta go. The alarm's gone, man. You okay? I'll take out as many as I can from around the side of the ship. Hey, more guys in the port. They see me. Shit. search. Okay, do it and get out of here. Shit, what's that? Hey, they got some attack choppers on you. You gonna have to look after yourself. Getting worked up ain't gonna help. Just take it out. The second time I've been out with you and Trevor, and the second time I had one of these crazy choppers coming for me.
On the helicopter down.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I'ma deal with the rest of these fools. These guys are gone. Okay, I'm coming out, top deck. Soon as I'm clear, we blow the bombs. All right, go, man, I'll cover. I'm going down these stairs. Guard came out the cabin after me. Ah, another one. I got him. Ah, some more guards. Go, man, I got you covered. Get guys on the main deck. It's clear. Here I go. I'm making a
All
run for
right,
the
so
north
that pretty
side.
much takes care of that part where the accuracy would be related, and then there's no sense in watching the rest. So see, we got 88%. All right, that's going to wrap up the Merryweather heist doing the freighter. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.